Hello guys, welcome again to my channel Scarlett Speaks. This is where I share my thoughts on life generally, what I think, how I think it with you guys. So thanks again for joining me today. I really wanted to address the issue of relationships, more like what it takes to acknowledge that you have found the one, or what it takes to acknowledge that you are fine being single. I just wanted to address it because a few days ago at my friend's birthday dinner, we were just sitting and talking as girls, and someone made a comment about how they are fine being single because whatever a guy wants to do for her, she can do for herself. She's an independent female doing her own thing, and I'm all about being independent, being free to do your own thing. You support yourself. That is girl power. I'm all about it. But I also think that love is such a great feeling that everybody should be able to say they have felt at some point in their lives. Yeah, I've been single for a while, so I love the idea of being free from drama, drama free. But I know for a fact that the thought that you matter to someone, the thought that someone is going to be texting you at 7 a.m. in the morning is such a great feeling. Now, if you think that you have gotten to a point where someone else cannot determine your happiness, someone else cannot bring you joy, that is great. But I personally think that aside the fact that you are responsible for your own happiness, you are responsible for giving yourself joy, I also think that being in a relationship is such a great feeling. Yeah, but I've noticed that as a person, I have been single for a while now. A friend of mine, and I told me something, and then he tells me that you have to be meticulous. So this is his advice when I was trying to express my feelings to him. He tells me how you have to be meticulous, very observant, overthink shit. I really love this because a lot of times when guys approach me or I like someone, first few days I'm really just hyped about the whole feeling, and then later, and I find out that this is a trend for me in particular, later I just do a lot of investigations, and then I found out maybe you're not really my type. Yeah, and then sometimes I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad that okay, maybe I'm over scrutinizing people. Maybe I should just let my heart be open. I should be open to whatever is out there for me. But this friend of mine tells me, and now I think that if this is true, then maybe I should just carry on being who I am. So I continue now because he says, but don't overreact. This after he says you should overthink shit. He says don't overreact because there's a difference. Overthinking your head. Your outward outlook is bare, simple, and calm. Do good investigations. Most times it turns out to be nothing, and then if you had overreacted before, you would be at a disadvantage. So I think that's what I want to talk about today. I think that if you're finding Mr. Right, Mrs. Right, as we all are, because I'm in this train with every other person, I think overthinking is okay. It's just overreacting that isn't so cool, because once you overreact, then it's on record that you overreact. But once you overthink, that is in your head. Stay calm while you overthink it and just let everything flow, because overreacting will not be a record like that babe likes to overreact, that girl likes to overthink, she thinks she's better than us, that kind of thing. So I think that relationships are great. Do you be happy if it takes you 10 years to find your Mr. Right? That is okay, as long as when you find him, your eyes are open enough to know that this